Oh, what another wonderful day we having, and especially for me, Detroit Miracle. Oh yeah. And by the way, hello folks. I'm coming back to you on this very beautiful, sunny, warm day. With weather like this in Detroit, Michigan, who needs sunny Florida or Southern California? Well, I wouldn't mind having a lot of beaches and white pebble sands under my feet. So I guess Florida and California comes in handy. Well, people, I have a good discussion topic planned for you this very fine evening. Recently in the news and on social media, there has been a lot more talks about men adapting and applying a feminine style of dressing to their character, where you would see guys dressed up in a similar fashion as women do. That has pretty much been the case for a very long time, but entertainers are now dressing up in that similar fashion like many women do on a regular basis. And there has been much talk and much debate. Well, my feelings towards the matter are, look, if you are a grown person, you have a right to choose to do what you want, behave in a way you want, so long as it doesn't hurt others, and dress as you would choose to dress. If it is not affecting others, that's the way I feel about it. If you're comfortable with something and secure with something, then it is your decision to do so and act accordingly to that. But at the same time, with my personal feelings and beliefs towards that, look, if you are raised and conditioned to believe a certain tradition, such as the fact that women wear this and men wear this, as well as boys and girls wearing appropriate fashion, which was set forth for them to wear, then something else other than that would appear to be outside of the norm, such as in the case if you see a little girl dressed like a little boy and see a little boy dressed like a little girl. Yeah, if you walk down the street and saw that, which would be an exact opposite, it would appear crazy and out of the ordinary. And you would see people say, wow, that ain't right. He's dressing, or that family is dressing that little boy up like a little girl and their little girl up like a little boy. Wow, these people are crazy. That's called Child Protective Services. And yes, people do feel that way because it goes against the social norms as it was set forth and commenced in society for boys to dress a certain way as well as girls to dress the way that they are and were supposed to dress. Now these such entertainers that have applied and adopted a recent feminine style of dressing, what has brought on that particular change in their life? Was it always the case with them? And were they raised and conditioned to dress and behave in that fashion? Or has fame, success, and money changed their whole perspective viewpoint on matters, which is in fact affecting their style of dressing in current times. I've heard people say that money drives people crazy and money affects the state of mind because, hey, one minute if you broke and you have very little funds, and then the next you are incredibly wealthy and you could just buy anything you want and go any place you want, then that could drive you crazy a bit. You know, I've been in stages of my life when I had no money, very little money, and more significant money, and it didn't change my state of mind any, and it didn't drive me any more crazier than I already were or am. So I don't know how money and fame would just make someone want to be something that they were ordinarily were not conditioned to be or behave in that manner. But you would have to know the person specifically. And you know, sometimes in life, preferences do change, wants do change, as well as the needs changing. But something like that of a particular style of dress would be something very drastic. Okay, I'm gonna give my take on it and add a piece of advice. Look, people, you are grown, you are role models, and those that are in the entertainment business have a much huger following in which people look up to them in a role model way. So I would say, I feel as though you should behave in a role model fashion and set a good, fine example. Now, look, if you are in front of millions of people, you have to conduct yourself responsibly because you do not want to send out mixed signals and corrupt the population in any way. Because if a kid says, wow, that's my hero, this guy scores a lot of points on the basketball team, or this person releases a lot of good songs that I like, and I see this guy wearing a dress, wow, I guess I'm supposed to do that, because if they are doing it and became very successful, then how can they be wrong? Or if I look up to this guy who's doing this, who's wearing dresses and inappropriate fashions, then how can they be wrong if I feel as though I am right because I'm not misplacing my feelings in a way if they are certainly a positive influence upon me. So in other words, people, look, what you do behind closed doors is more of your personal business. But when you do it in a full view of the public, it becomes less private and it becomes more of a public personal matter. So please behave responsible and do what you have to do what you must, and do what you should do. And keep your personal business private. Well, I'd appreciate it as Detroit Miracle if all of you would drop those likes, comments, and up those subscriptions to me. And peace out.